Vinny Caravella.
Brad Shoemaker.
Give me your thoughts on first-person shooting.
Man, what an unfortunate name for a genre. That's just, in today's climate, terrible, terrible branding.
Yeah. Think they need to work on. They have an image problem.
Yes.
What if they added some tower defense in there?
Now, see, defense is just not aggressive.
Yeah?
That's a good way to say it.
I think it's a little more inclusive.
Yeah, so let's call it maybe like first-person self-preservation tower defense. I like that.
All right, with gigantic screen-filling weapons.
Okay.
This is Sanctum 2.
What?
We have Anthony and Ted from Reverb Communications here.
Hi, guys.
Hello, hello. Hello.
What up, dudes?
And Ted, you're playing right now, right?
Yes, I am.
So me and Vinny both played a little bit of the first game, which, as we said, is kind of a first-person shooter / tower defense hybrid. But we haven't really seen anything of the sequel, so tell us about it.
So what's up?
Yeah, so I mean, they basically took everything that everybody loved from Sanctum 1, being the first big mashup of a tower defense and first-person shooter, and really just upped everything.
Okay.
Everything is bigger, badder, and better. Better graphics, more enemies, more towers, more strategy, and co-op as well, which is a big addition to the game.
We should point out that they is Coffee Stain Studios.
Yes.
They're the guys actually making the game in Sweden.
Yeah.
You guys are here repping it.
We are here repping it. Yeah,
repping stateside.
Great team in Sweden. Just really passionate guys. Play all sorts of games to really get the influences to make the best possible FPS tower defense mashup ever.
So the original one, and I assume this one also, is just broken up kind of into the build portion and then the get it on portion, right?
Exactly, yeah. So it's really about setting up your strategy. So kind of in the mini map on the top left corner, and I can also bring it up here. You can see where the enemies are coming.
And that's their general flow.
Yeah, exactly. So after each round, you're able to go over here and pick up your resources. So these are my wall resources and my tower resources.
Is that stuff just set, or is that based on like how well you did on the previous round? Like, can you earn more by doing better?
It's set for per level,
Okay.
so kind of what you're going to need to utilize to definitely keep the scalability of challenge.
Uh-oh, 20 seconds. Build a wall. And this is pretty early on in the game, so difficulty not insane yet.
Yeah, not insane. That's the one thing I think players will find that are familiar with Sanctum 1 is that Sanctum 1 was punishingly difficult right from the get-go. I mean, the game only started originally with 4 levels, where this is a more robust game, so it's really gets new players in and kind of starts them off easy to understand how to really play a tower defense in this new perspective.
So what kind of weapons are you defending your towers with at this point? You got that gigantic, like Brad said, screen-filling weapon, and then you got this little shocker.
Don't let that guy through.
Oh man.
Stop him.
Oh man.
Oh.
Get away from my core.
Is that like a rocket launcher?
Yeah, so this is the rocket launcher that's, you have your primary weapon, or your primary fire, which is just a single rocket, and then your secondary, actually, you charge it up and it shoots all 3 rockets at once, which is pretty awesome. The other nice thing that kind of keeps you in the action is actually you can just reload if you want. Like I can hit R and just reload, or I can hit E and just switch weapons, and I'll actually be reloading my alternate weapon at the same time, so you can just switch right back and forth and really just constantly be firing off.
Instantly reloads the other weapon when you switch weapons?
Yeah, as long as you run out of the ammo on the other one and you switch, it'll be refilling while you're switch the other weapon. So you can just, as long as you're switching back and forth. Yeah, which is really great.
Yeah.
It keeps the action flowing.
So you mentioned that there's co-op in this, and it seems like part of that is that there's actually like character classes now.
Exactly.
What class are you playing? Like, what are the differences with those things?
So, right now I'm playing what I consider like the Demolitions class, and she's got the starter with the rocket launcher, and she also has an ability that sets enemies on fire. So it does a little bit more of that kind of demolition aspect.
Damage over time.
Yeah.
Dots.
Exactly.
I believe she also said, "Oh snap!" before, so she's sassy.
Gotcha.
She is a little sassy.
That's her
She's actually the younger sister of the main character, Sky, from Sanctum 1.
So yeah, like I don't remember, like you said, that game only had 4 levels, and I don't remember there being like a ton of story in it necessarily.
Yeah, it was.
But it sounds like they've kind of amped that stuff up too for this. Is that accurate?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Sanctum 1 was pretty much just trying to prove out the genre of taking tower defense that the developer loved and adding this first-person shooter element. And now it's where they've kind of added a light RPG with a level-up system where you actually unlock weapons and perks and towers along the way. A full storyline that's done in a kind of anime-style comic book aspect.
Cool. Is the leveling up, is that like per class? Like, do you need to kind of min-max one class, or is that spread across?
It is spread across. So
okay, so you could kind of switch classes from level to level?
Exactly, and especially with multiplayer, since each class kind of has their own specialties, you want to be able to jump around depending on what the level throws at you.
Right, right. Is that stuff shared? Like, if you're leveling up in the single player, can you go online and like have all your stuff come in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Is there another view or mode for when you're building, or is it always in the first-person lock?
Always in the first person.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to remember if that first game had like a kind of pull out to overhead.
Yeah.
But that's what you have with when I tab up right here. I can kind of see a little bit more and kind of get more in that traditional.
Sure.
I can't build there.
Sassy. There's that sass.
She is.
Truly the most effective weapon.
So, in some, in many tower defense games, it will not let you just completely wall off your little core or node. Same thing here. Do they always need a path to get in?
Exactly. Yeah. You always have to have one opening. Yeah.
Don't they understand your objective here? Your objective is to not let them in.
It'd be too easy that way.
Oh man.
But that's the nice thing, is you can kind of end up building like a little snake where you're guiding them all the way through.
Yeah, you gotta maximize your surface area.
Yeah.
And you have one ability that they just desperately need, which is jump.
Yeah, exactly. But you do have flying enemies later on that, they don't really care about your walls. And also, you'll notice that each kind of enemy has a little bit of an orange glow spot, and that's always the weak point.
Naturally.
Yeah. Just like in real life.
Well, I mean, that's kind of that's the universal language of video games. If it's orange and glowing, you shoot it.
Brad, where's your weak spot then?
Let's. I'll talk about that.
No, let's not.
I think mine is currently Dota shaped.
Ew. Gross.
I want to get that looked at.
Did the weapons come with the story progress, or is there any way to get other weapons like real early on?
It's all from leveling up. So each main character has their primary weapon that you can't switch out, and then you get to unlock your secondary weapons.
And that's the secondary weapon right there.
Yeah, that was the secondary. So her primary is this rocket launcher.
Okay, yeah, actually, you were doing this before the video, but like it seemed like you kind of pick your loadout before you go in. I want to take a look at that on the next level after you get through this.
And then occasionally there's waves that have timers, so you really have to set up your defenses quickly. You don't have much time to.
Hey Ted, what's her perk? Do you know what some of her perks are, or does she?
You unlock the perks along the way. So as you progress, you can get perks. Some are instant respawn, so if you die, instead of waiting 10 seconds to spawn back in, you can instantly respawn. One of my favorite ones is you have a ability to jump and almost do kind of like a slam onto the ground where you can damage them by jumping on top of their heads.
So if you were playing this co-op, would the level scale to in difficulty for the other players?
Yeah. So it'll scale in difficulty as far as how much damage the enemies can take.
Okay, but usually same amount or same wave types and stuff like that?
Same wave types, but it'll be, I guess, the resources end up getting kind of more split up between the players.
So they are all shared and kind of, you have to manage them with the other players?
Exactly.
Oh, son of a gun. That sounds like a tough fight to have. Play with the right people, right?
Oh, yeah, and that's kind of what you have to do. It's really all about co-op strategy of setting up who's really going to be using more of the up-close quarters class to get in there and be right up in the enemy's face, and who's going to kind of stand back and rely more on the defenses that you set up.
With the co-op, are you just playing through the story missions with other people, or is it like a separate set of levels?
It's the same campaign.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. So you could just like go online and play 4-player from the get-go
Exactly.
the whole way through. Cool.
Victory!
Victory.
Did it.
Oh,
Whoa.
ah, she can't back.
Fell on her bottom.
Well, look at the size of those pants.
Yeah, seriously.
You're trying to backflip with those
I know, and
pants.
this is like lopsided arm thing.
Yeah, a lot of balance issues.
Yeah, seriously.
And if you see right here, this is when the hardcore elements will actually come into play. You can unlock feats of strength, which you can add extra little troubles to your play, which similar to kind of like the Halo skulls, where you can add all these different things, which actually will up the amount of XP, so you can level up sooner. But it's definitely going to be a lot harder.
Okay, that's cool.
And here's a little thing that I really like that they added. I can look at my stats right over here and see what kind of damage I did, or I can look at what my towers did to see kind of what my setup was like.
Okay, like some filtering options.
Or I can do a kind of a comparison between.
And I guess if you're co-op, you can kind of break it down by every player.
Yeah.
And stuff. Oh, that's cool. All right, I want to see how you level up and what your like class.
Dive deep into
Show
the menus
me
here.
where the numbers get bigger.
That dude's all like, what? I don't... Tower defense in first person, what?
She's all like, no,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, I've been here before. I've
Totally
done it.
over
I've
it.
done it.
So now here's where you
Check out my
have,
hair.
you have all your 4 main characters. So Sky is from the original one. She has your basic assault rifle, and she can double jump.
Kind of all-around class.
Exactly, yeah. Sweet, like as I said, it's more of like a demolition. She's got the rocket launcher. And
Okay, stop there. I want to guess. Ranged, kind of sniper class?
Oh, for Simo?
Well, one of the other two.
You would be correct.
All right.
All right, keep going, Brad.
Oh crap.
Magician.
Hang on.
Just hardcore wizard hat and
But
wand.
I want to hear it in,
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
in a form of a question, Jeopardy style.
That's right. What is just a ogre?
What is the fourth pillar?
Well, what do you already have? You have your average. You have your kind of
All
all
around demolitions,
Yeah.
like a ranged sniper kind of guy, and
Can build faster. Caster.
like
Where's your
engineer,
caster?
support engineer type guy.
That was not in the form of a question.
Oh,
Close quarters
okay.
count.
All right.
So yeah, shotgun, and he has more health. So he's basically your tanking class.
Okay, gotcha. Does he have any actual like sort of taunting abilities? Like he can make enemies come at him, or he just needs to get up in their grill and just start laying waste?
Pretty much just getting in their grill, but
Okay.
you actually bring up a good point, and I'll actually use him and explain this. So yeah, here's where I can actually pick out my loadout.
Oh, wow.
So right now I unlocked the lightning tower, so let's go with that.
And then the weapons you're unlocking for the classes, are those all the unlocked weapons, are they cross-class like anybody?
Yeah, all cross class except for their main primary weapon.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, one thing that they did add, which is really cool, from Sanctum 1 to Sanctum 2, is actually an aggro system, where before the game would behave like a traditional tower defense game, where they're going along the path. But now with this, you can actually kite enemies around, so as long as you get their aggro, you can just move them around and keep them away from the core.
Is that just based on like how much damage you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking
That's
about.
crazy.
With the taunt and stuff. Like that's if you have a tank guy, like he totally needs a way to attract more attention.
So you can just pull them off their path?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And have them chase you, and you can lead them back into a turret. Or
Oh,
whatever.
geez.
That's insane.
So
yeah,
if you
that's-
think about like 4 players at that point, you can have one guy that's just trying to kite all the enemies, one
Exactly.
guy that's like defending and sniping.
Enemies going backwards, you are subverting the entire genre.
Can you play it in third person? I want to play this first person game in third person. Is that where we're going? We're just changing everything?
Right.
You can play while you are in third person while playing in first person.
Wait, does that mean I
Wow,
need to sit?
You need a guy
Ted.
filming you while you
Ted,
play.
that's pretty deep there.
Does that mean I need to
That was
sit
deep.
behind Vinny and watch him
Right.
play?
So the shotgun secondary fire is awesome. It charges it up
Okay.
and blasts all 6 shots at one time.
So to pull them back, you basically just need to really wail on them.
Yeah,
That's kind of how that works.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Or you can die.
Or
you can die.
You need to get wailed on.
You're saying the 5th class is a whale?
Yeah, DLC maybe.
That'd be great.
Just land on everybody?
Is there like sort of performance grading, like the more your core gets damaged, like the worse rating you get, or is it literally just pass fail, like just survive or don't?
There is points, so I mean you do have, there will be leaderboards and everything, so you will have bragging rights to your friends.
But does that affect your level up progress, or is that kind of more set?
I'm almost positive that it does.
Okay.
quote me on that.
Well, you mentioned like with the harder modifiers.
Yeah, I mean,
you get more
definitely adding
XP.
those things, you get more XP.
Okay, cool.
You didn't grab your resources, Ted. There you go.
Hurry up!
That's why I'm here for you, Ted.
Hurry up!
Is there a timer? There's no timer. Oh, there's a timer.
No, there's no
No,
time.
I was just getting my research.
So what was this guy's perk? Like the double jump style?
He has more health.
More health. Okay.
Yeah. Which obviously didn't help me that much this last round, but
That was a lot of guys. I can't blame you for taking a knee on that one.
and the nice thing too that they had, you probably saw it in the last one. Oh,
You can upgrade towers.
yeah, you can upgrade towers. Here, let me. The other thing that I really like is, say I go, I don't really like this setup. You're not going to be penalized at all. Everything that I spent
Oh, comes
doing
right
this
back.
setup
Oh, you're
comes right back.
you're not paying a penalty when you sell stuff.
Yeah. So
That's
I can,
nice.
you can literally have one whole setup strategy going,
Okay.
and then completely deconstruct the
Oh
entire
wow,
thing.
from wave to wave. Once you're in the shit though, like, can you still upgrade and sell and stuff, or
No, at that point
Okay.
you are,
you're locked in?
yep, locked and loaded.
Uh oh.
Hey, you guys, where are you going?
Vinny, do you want to play some of this with me? As the only other guy in the office who
Appreciates the
has the good taste to
Right.
enjoy tower defense.
Yeah, yeah,
All
definitely.
right, all right. I kind of want to play some more of this.
All
I
right.
really did like that first game. It was pretty thin on content, like you said, when it came out. But I thought it had some neat ideas.
Ted, I have to ask a question though. Well, why? Why did they want to destroy the core? Why?
Oh, the story.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
what's happening? Why?
What are they, for that matter?
So these are the creatures of Loek 3, this planet. And we, the humans, are terraforming the planet, and the cores actually are producing oxygen. And as we all know, aliens do not like oxygen.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, duh.
I learned,
mean,
I learned that in school. All right, well, before we go here, I want to
Wait, Tolan, are you the bad guy? You're basically destroying this creature's planet,
man.
ruining their
Are
atmosphere.
you saying that man is the true monster?
I'm saying it's pretty obvious,
Okay,
right?
all right.
Like, you're pretty much dropping it on their planet and saying, like, I'm going to destroy your atmosphere?
Deep philosophical themes being explored here in this hybrid tower defense first-person shooter.
At first, we just wanted to build a Walmart, but
Then we realized people need to breathe before you can get that low-cost toilet paper.
All right, well, but before we go out here, I want to see that core blow up.
Oh, can you shoot your own core?
Well, no, but just
Can you core side?
let them do their thing,
Oh, man.
because it seems like we're close.
we are getting close. So now,
And
actually, you'll
they're coming
see.
from a second path. Yeah.
Now you got to deal with two paths.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
man.
jeez.
Whoa. That guy, if you don't jump in time, he will smack you.
Aliens know how to butt stomp.
Oh.
I just want to play.
They're going to blow the core.
Yeah, and you can
I'm guessing
see
that's-
your progress.
I'm guessing that's not a good color.
Yes.
Low oxygen count.
Can't breathe.
What's your class, Brad? Where do you think you're going to start?
I don't know.
Oh, man, yeah,
I like-
that looks dangerous.
I like shotguns.
Yeah?
I've been playing with this class.
Yeah. Shotguns are pretty cool.
Yeah, on some of the later levels, the sniper really comes in handy. There's levels that are built for snipers. They have like sniper perches where you can actually survey the whole battlefield, which is really nice on multiplayer to actually.
Can you build platforms for yourself that give you, like, say, like unlimited ammo or anything like that while you're standing on them, like or turrets or something like that?
There are several different types. There's some that slow down enemies. There's one that actually produces mines that you can pick up. So actually, I can
Yeah, there's a mine.
I can go right in
Yeah.
here.
There's one.
Oh, in the cafeteria. That's where I pick up my mines.
That's where I get them.
Yeah.
On today's menu, praised mine.
Now I can place a mine right there. And
Okay.
there's always little hidden areas you can kind of explore around and find different things.
Blooms incoming.
Alien tree.
Oh, I think you lost your mic.
Oh, he lost his mic.
You knocked your mic right off. Blew your mind, man. Your mind.
That's how exciting this game is.
Toss that mic off.
Soaker. Call it the Soaker because he just soaks up
Yes.
damage like crazy.
Is this the moment?
You think this is it?
Yeah.
It's probably
is this-
gonna be the moment.
Is this it? Oh yeah, that thing is not looking so good.
This is the moment where they save their planet?
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, so would that mean that we win or we lose? Oh.
Defeated.
Defeated!
Whoever wins,
We all... Oh, look at that guy!
man.
Wait, he didn't look like that when you picked him. Jeez, he put on some, like, hip weight.
Ah. Looking a little pear-shaped there.
Yeah.
So you're still getting XP even if you lose, it looks like.
Yeah, that's the nice thing is,
Okay.
so it's really,
Kinda-
just like any tower defense, it's trial and error.
Sure.
You're really trying to figure out the strategy, so you're not...
A for effort.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, so you're even unlocking new tower types
Exactly, so...
after a defeat, potentially.
Do you know if you split XP when you're playing multiplayer? Or does everybody get the same?
Everybody gets their own.
Ah. So I can't just sit back and hide in the cafeteria while Brad plays?
No, Vin, you can't be yourself.
Oh man, but all the mines are in there. This is very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is Simo just a robot?
Yeah, Simo, here, let me...
Play
go
the robot.
back.
Yeah, I think I might have to play as a robot.
Yeah,
I wanna
he's
see-
pretty awesome.
I just want to hear the robot voice before we pop out here.
And actually something really cool with him is this little display. So now I have a perk I can show you. So now I can do 1 in every 3 hits deals 100% weapon damage, or you can actually have lightning bounce off,
Lightning.
which I really do like that. But right here, he has a little display
Yeah.
that has emoticons.
What?
So
While
they
you're playing?
actually change. So depending on his personality.
Pretty good robot voice.
Yeah, that's not bad. I sort of want to see what you're talking about now, though.
You want to see emoticons?
Yeah, like what?
You'll see it throughout the comic book strip, and then also during multiplayer, you get to see the other characters. You get to see everybody running around.
And you said he's the ranged, right? He's the
Sniper.
sniper?
So I'll give you a little.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I want to play resistance.
Ah,
See, Vin, you can hide in the cupboard.
there you go.
And just pick off get all the kills.
Hang out
Exactly.
in the cafeteria.
Well, Brad's neck deep in the aliens.
Shoot from the cafeteria door.
Look at those guys.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that's-
guy's not going to move. Don't.
Yeah.
Ah! He's-
And on each level, there's actually your little human friends right there that will help out for a little bit. But
until they get chewed up.
yeah, but they will do some damage. But yeah, it doesn't last that long.
All right, where's my smiley face?
You want your
I want to
emoticons?
see it. He ought to be feeling pretty good right now. I mean, he's not quite D, I don't think, but like definitely kind of classic parenthesis or something.
Thanks. Look at these guys. They're like, what? We're not worried. You won't let us down, right, robot?
Were those mines there, or did you put those there?
No, those mines were there.
Those are there.
Can you take him out?
You can pick them up.
Wait, no, you can't take out your own dudes, though, right?
Oh,
That guy's
pick
like-
your own dudes.
Yeah. Nah.
No robot shall ever do harm to a
That's
human.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know this.
What law is that?
That's it's first, isn't it?
Maybe.
Was it first or second?
Is
I
it?
forget.
I don't know, but this level looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
All right, guys. When's this game coming out?
Sanctum 2 is coming out May 15th.
Spoken like a true PR guy.
Thanks. That's a compliment, I guess.
And where can I get Sanctum 2?
You can get Sanctum 2. It's available on XBLA, PSN, and PC.
Is this Steam only?
Steam. Is it Steam only, Ted? I forget. Is it Steam?
It'll be available all sorts of places,
Okay.
but it's currently going into early pre-order on Steam.
Okay. Console versions day and date?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You guys have a price point locked down yet?
It is $14.99.
Great. All right. Well,
And plenty of downloadable DLC content to come.
okay. Yeah, like we were saying before the video, they ended up putting out like another dozen levels or something for that first game.
Yeah, and then with this, they're planning on even going further and not just doing maps, but actually
Expansion packs.
Yeah, making it more like an expansion pack.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this does like I said, I enjoyed that first game, but it was a little insubstantial when it first came out. So this looks like a lot more fully formed than that did, and that's nice to see.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, things are looking a little rough here, so maybe we should sign off. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
Checking out some Sanctum 2.